to prevent yourself from being locked on by your enemies. So that's really gonna, like I said, add to uniqueness of the gameplay. Unless you get a whole bunch of people online just locking on, and that's gonna be kind of gay. But I don't know. It looks like the developers they really put a lot of thought into this, and they really try to balance the game out with having lock-on features and having the ability to not be locked on. So I'll have to see when I actually hop online with this game. Another thing that I noticed that you probably also noticed about the game is the respawn system, and how it's kind of different from other games where you just don't respawn at like a base, or you don't just come out of a parachute like out of a plane like in games like Mag, but you actually do come out of some type of spaceship, some type of drop ship, and you just get like blasted. You get blasted towards the ground at high speeds, and you smack the ground pretty much. You smack the ground, and then you get up and you go from there. And I think you actually take damage from that shit. I mean, I know on this first level, like when I first respawning, I was just hitting the ground and just hard, and I was hitting buttons trying to figure out how to actually slow myself down, but nothing really happened. I just smacked the ground. But I don't really know what that was about. But actually, when I actually further progressed in the game and started completing objectives and stuff, it actually prompted me on the screen that I can actually hit the X button to use the brakes to actually slow myself down and have a more smoother landing, and not actually losing taking any damage from it. But yeah, that was just something that's pretty different to actually get blasted back down to the battlefield as a respawn. So that's pretty cool. Another feature on this game that I noticed that I really like is the the sprint overdrive feature. The sprint system is pretty much the sprint feature is like any other first-person shooter. Hit the L3, the button, and the guy just starts sprinting. Well, in this game, it actually has an overdrive boost that builds up. You notice in the top left-hand side of your screen that I guess after seconds of you sprinting, the overdrive kicks in, and your man pretty much just starts hauling ass across the map, and he just takes off running full blast. And the overdrive lasts for, I don't know, I say a good 15-20 seconds, so you can really traverse the map pretty quickly with that feature. So that's a nice addition to the game, as well as the jetpack that you have. There's not really too much I can say about the jetpack. It's the jetpack. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not really going into too much details with the games and with the game and the objectives and all that, because like I said, I haven't played much of it. But so far, from what I've seen, from what I've played, my $30 was well spent. It's a pretty good game. The game feels good when you're playing it. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's a budget title. The graphics look, really decent on the character models, and just the overall game. The game plays and handles, very fluent. It's easy to pick up and go and play. Excuse me, I just burped there. But just to wrap this up, yeah, I would highly recommend this game. If you're a first-person shooter fan, grab it. If you're just a guy just looking, guy or gal, just looking for another downloadable game, PlayStation Network game, just to check out, get it. But yeah, just get it. if you're on Go Ahead John's friend list, get it so we can play. Because nobody else has it right now except for my girlfriend, who I made download so she can play with me. So yeah, this is Go Ahead